Keto breakfast is more than just bacon and eggs. Come and have a look. Hey everyone, welcome back to Pop Keto, where we aim to help you live a sustainable, low carb and keto lifestyle. Today we're looking at breakfast. We've done a few different breakfast things, but today I'm actually going to show you what I have as a pretty standard breakfast most days. Now, a lot of people, when they've heard about keto, maybe they've had it explained to them poorly or something's been misunderstood and they think it's all about bacon and butter. Now, I'm not going to lie to you, there is bacon and butter in my normal everyday breakfast, but there's a lot more as well. Now, before we get into it, we want to say a big thank you to the subscribers who have clicked that button there and become part of what we're doing on the channel. And if you haven't already, go and have a look for us on Instagram. We are popketo_, and we're aiming to increase our material there as well. All right, so let's get into it. Today, I'm going to talk you through what I have for breakfast and why. Hopefully we'll put a few nutritional tidbits in there, and really it's not just me cooking bacon and eggs. All right, first things first, we'll get the heat going. And yes, we are gonna start off with 2 pieces of bacon. 1, 2. Starting that on a relatively low heat. All right, let's have a quick chat about bacon. Bacon is delicious, it's protein, it's got fat on it. The one thing you need to look at when you're buying bacon is the amount of nitrates or nitrites that are included in it. Now, there's been some studies that have linked nitrates and nitrites to some health issues, and so for that reason, we look for a nitrate-free bacon. In a previous video when we did an Aldi shop, Aldi previously did have a nitrate-free bacon, but they have withdrawn that product. Okay, while that's going, we're going to look at what else we're going to have on our plate. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to put on our plate is actually some spinach. Now, despite what you may have heard or may have been told, you are allowed and you should eat some healthy veggies on keto. Now, spinach has a lot of good things in it. Got vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin K, even a bit of iron and calcium. Now, there are some carbs in this spinach, but most of that is actually fiber, which is fine. And when you're calculating your net carbs, that would come out. Now, it's also got magnesium and potassium in there, which are great for your body and help you reduce the chances of cramps, which I definitely got when we started keto. All right, the next thing I usually add to my breakfast plate is some nutritional yeast. Just over the spinach, like so. Now, the 2 main benefits of nutritional yeast are the different B vitamins that it has in it, which is similar to something like Vegemite or Marmite, and it also contains 9 different amino acids, and those B vitamins can help you with your energy. All right, next, what we have here is some homegrown broccoli sprouts, and I just sprinkle them on top there as well, like so. Now, broccoli sprouts add a little bit of a peppery taste to it. Ooh, easy. What was I saying? Yes, they add a bit of a peppery / mustardy taste to your dish, but nutrition-wise, they have a special ingredient called sulforaphane. Now, sulforaphane is a phytonutrient and it's really good for you. I'll put the name up here, Google it, there's so much information on it out there. But the sprouts also have vitamin C and little bits of calcium in them as well. So next, we're gonna add a little bit more fat to this, and we're gonna do that with some avocado. So just popping the seed out, and I'm just going to scoop the insides of that out. Now, avocado also has a lot of nutrients in it. We've got vitamin K, vitamin E, vitamins B5 and B6 and potassium. And we've got those good fats as well, which are adding to your fat intake for the day on the keto diet. Okay, so I am going to say that bacon is, well, done. It's actually slightly overdone. And the last thing we're going to do is the eggs. Now, we've got some fat in the pan, which is already rendered from the bacon. And we're going to keep that there, but we are going to add a little bit more. So I'm adding about a tablespoon of butter. And this butter is from grass-fed cows. So we're just letting the heat of the pan just melt that a little bit. Now, I like to add a splash of milk to this. Now, you can use a bit of cream if you're wanting to add a little bit more fat. One thing to look at if you are using milk is that it can sometimes be quite high in sugars. Now, this particular milk, it's a lactose-free milk, and because of that, they deal with some of the sugars for you. This has 2.6 grams of carbs per 100 ml. I am going to use a splash of this, so not much at all. So that's not going to put a lot of sugar in there. If you have a plain milk, sometimes they can have up to 5 grams sugar per 100 ml. So like I said, just a splash of that. Oops, more than I normally do, but we'll go with it. So we've got the melted butter, we've got the milk in there, and then we're going to add 2 eggs. Free range if you can, organic even better, but I'll tell you what, if you can get them out of your own backyard, that's even better. Now the way I like to do my scrambled eggs is almost to make now the way I like to do my scrambled eggs, first we give it a mix, but I am actually going to continue to keep this moving while we're going. What this is going to do is it's going to help it be a creamy consistency, almost like that custardy type look, but I can see it's already curding up. So again, just keeping that moving around the pan. So it's all emulsified, all the fat from the bacon has been absorbed into that, and that is yum. I am calling it. And obviously eggs, heaps of nutrition in eggs. We've got vitamin A, folate, B5, B12, B2, lots and lots of good stuff. Now I like to put this on top of my spinach like so. And then the last thing I do is hit it up with a decent amount of pink Himalayan salt. And again, a lot of minerals in that. You've got your magnesium and phosphorus, which is really important, and it'll help keep your electrolytes up as well. And that's it. That is my standard breakfast. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I am going to enjoy this. I know exactly what it tastes like, so that's going to be brilliant. Don't forget to follow us on Instagram. Again, that is popketo_. If you do try one of our recipes, remember to tag us. And if you've enjoyed this video, why not share it? All right, everyone, thanks so much, and we'll see you next week.